In the bustling city of Jaipur, Dr. Vikram Malhotra ruled his hospital with an iron fist. His mantra was simple: no payment, no treatment. The staff trembled under his strict orders, turning away anyone who couldn't pay upfront, no exceptions. On a sweltering July afternoon, an auto rickshaw screeched to a halt outside Malhotra Hospital. Raghav, a humble auto rickshaw driver, leapt out, supporting an elderly man, bloodied and unconscious from a hit-and-run accident. Raghav had been driving home when he spotted the old man sprawled on the roadside, his frail body bruised and broken. Without a second thought, he'd bundled the stranger into his rickshaw and raced to the nearest hospital, Malhotra's. But the staff barred the way. No advance, no admission, they said, parroting Dr. Malhotra's decree. Raghav pleaded, his voice cracking. I don't know him. I just found him on the road. He'll die without help. The head nurse shrugged, pointing to a sign. Payment before treatment. Desperate, Raghav sought out Dr. Malhotra himself. The doctor, impeccably dressed in a crisp white coat, sat in his air-conditioned office, unmoved. Rules are rules, he said coldly. Pay or take him elsewhere. Raghav's heart sank. He had no connection to the old man, but the thought of abandoning him felt like a betrayal of his own conscience. In a moment of reckless compassion, he pulled out his phone and transferred his entire savings. Money painstakingly saved for his home loan EMI to the hospital's account. Now treat him, Raghav demanded, his voice steady despite the ache in his chest. The staff whisked the old man to the ICU. Dr. Malhotra, curious about the commotion, followed. As he entered the room and saw the patient's face, his world tilted. The man on the gurney, hooked to monitors and fighting for life, was his own father, Mr. Anil Malhotra. Vikram's knees buckled. His father had left home that morning for a walk, and Vikram, engrossed in his empire of profit, hadn't even noticed he was gone. Flashbacks hit him like a storm. His father's gentle voice urging him to become a doctor to save lives, not chase wealth. The arguments they'd had when Vikram prioritized profit over patience. The shame burned through him. He'd built a hospital to honor his father's dream, but somewhere along the way, he'd lost his soul to greed. Vikram threw himself into saving his father, barking orders, checking vitals, his hands trembling but precise. Hours later, Anil stabilized. Exhausted, Vikram stepped out of the ICU and saw Raghav waiting, his worn-out shirt stained with the old man's blood. Overwhelmed, Vikram fell to his knees before the rickshaw driver. You saved my father, he choked out. I refused him, but you didn't. Thank you. Raghav, stunned, helped the doctor up. I just did what was right, he said quietly. Vikram's eyes brimmed with tears. He saw clearly now his rules, his obsession with money had nearly cost him his father's life. Never again, he vowed. He called an emergency staff meeting, his voice unwavering. From today, no accident victim will be turned away. Treat them immediately, no questions, no payments. Lives come first. The staff, shocked but inspired, nodded. Word spread through Jaipur. Malhotra Hospital transformed overnight, becoming a beacon of hope for the injured and destitute. Vikram personally ensured Raghav's money was returned, along with a heartfelt apology and a promise to cover his next EMI. Raghav, back in his rickshaw, smiled as he drove through the city. He'd lost his savings, but gained something greater, a story that would ripple through time, a reminder that one act of kindness could change even the hardest of hearts.